Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome in to the Real Monica Adams Show, brought to you by our friends at Invita Health and Wellness. Today, we are not in studio, we are not at home, we are live on location. And this is the really cool thing. This is exactly what we can do from your business. We call it Mobile Monica. You know, I'm always on the move. So that was just an absolute thing that we had to do, like go, 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 and let's go to your business. Well, today it's Bike Stop Cafe. And I know a lot of you have been excited about us rescheduling our live broadcast. We were going to do this just a few months ago, and we have now rescheduled it. I can't wait to sit down with a woman that I met last year, and she's just going to light up the screen, Dr. Jodi Devonshire. They have owned Bike Stop Cafe since 2010. So a lot of you are like, oh, yeah, I love going there. So for cyclists, for runners, for walkers, this is your destination, isn't it? You come right off of the Katy Trail, you pop in. Maybe this is the beginning of your run. Maybe it's the end of the run. Whatever it is, I want you to gather with family and friends and enjoy some really amazing food. If you can come in today, I'd love to see you for breakfast. Pop in maybe for a coffee or a tea, grab something quick, maybe a baked good, be on your way. Just say hi. We're going to do a ton of giveaways today, by the way. You want to win a gift card? We are giving away, from what I understand, some really incredible peanut butter balls and other baked goods that they have here. And then we're just going to have some fun with some cycling trivia. We'll see how much you know, either here in person or for all of you that are watching online. I'm not going to leave you out. You'll be a part of the broadcast as well. We're going to have a lot of fun over the next hour. And again, Bike Stop Cafe, just off of Main Street in St. Charles. We're going to say the shuttle aspect has just been huge for those of you that do get onto the Katy Trail. We'll showcase all of that and just a lot of fun things and some events that they have coming up that you'll want to be a part of. Before we get to all of that, I want to give you the what the weather. We'll have Beckett Moore join us again tomorrow as he heads in towards the weekend and we go into Easter weekend. Is it going to be a good one? Will the rain hold off? I mean, that's what everybody's asking. You're wearing a pretty hat. Actually, let me know as you're tuning in this morning. If you're brand new with the show, tell me where you're watching from, how you found us. If somebody from today's show that loves Bike Stop Cafe introduced you to us, my again, utter thanks goes out to everyone that shares and likes and follows our show. That's the biggest part of having our growth, not just here in our area, but in states away. And of course, we couldn't do it without you. And we couldn't do it without each and every one of our sponsors. So thank you from the beginning and from the bottom of my heart since we launched back in March. Weather-wise, so 67, it's finally going to warm up. Have you been tired of the cold weather and the rain? I'm going to raise my hand and say, yes, I am. As we head into the weekend, we just want to feel like spring again. Are you wearing a big hat on Easter? Are you getting out the beautiful dress and the suits? The kids getting all dressed up? We don't want them to be all dirty from the rain. So I'm hoping that that rain will push off a little bit, get the kids their Easter egg hunts in, and then maybe if it rains a little bit later into the evening, that would be okay. We'll see as we head in towards Sunday. So 67 and sunshine today. Doesn't that sound nice? Tomorrow, it's going to be breezy and partly cloudy, but 75 for a high on Friday, 76, and that rain chance does start to come in. There is a slight chance, and I do mean 20% chance of rain on Saturday. Now, here's the deal, though. 50% chance of rain or storms on Sunday. It's all about the timing of when that will take place. 76 for Easter, and then 77, rain and storms likely on Monday. A little breezy again, breezy on Tuesday. That slight chance of AM rain and storms, and Wednesday, 60. So we're kind of up and down with regards to the temperatures, but everybody's looking at the weekend and how's Easter going to look. As far as the news you can use, we've all been following the bridge collapse in Baltimore, Maryland, and now with the ongoing investigation, now it's looking at the levels of impact since that happened. Obviously, the thoughts and prayers going out to those lives lost, and now it is what's going to happen worldwide with the shipping and the cargo industry. It's also the amount of jobs that are temporarily on hold, right? On so many levels, including all of those that were with that cargo company in the shipping. If you did not hear, Baltimore, Maryland is where that bridge collapse took place, where that cargo ship ran into the beam. I was talking to my husband, and now it makes more sense. And I mentioned this on yesterday's show. We are very lucky, if there is divine intervention, that there weren't more cars on that bridge, but there was a mayday that had gone out prior to that, which limited the amount of traffic that was on the bridge. But again, there were lives lost, and our thoughts and prayers going out to them. I was just mentioning my husband. He's a lieutenant with the county police, and we need more police officers, good men and women out there. And here's what I love. On Saturday at 9 a.m. at the St. Louis County Police Academy, which is in Wellston, they are looking for you. Do you want to serve and protect? Do you have kids or grandkids, or a neighbor kid that has said, yes, that's something I've always wanted to do? I heard my great nephew the other day. We were moving my sister, and he was inside the U-Haul truck, and I said, oh, do you want to be a UPS man like your daddy? And he was like, I want to be a police officer. Oh, that warmed my heart, and my husband's as well. He's a little too young to be ready for that, but hopefully he'll keep that dream alive. For all of you that are ready, 9 a.m. Now, they don't want you to just show up that day. They're asking that you call and you want to register before so they can do a background check. But hey, your career could launch as a law enforcement officer, and at least taking the steps of that on Saturday at 9 a.m. So there's a couple things in the news you can use. Now, this I thought was funny. Maybe my husband wouldn't think so, but there was a police chase in California. This is trending this morning, of a young 9-year-old that was behind the wheel, and he took the police on a chase for a while. He didn't know what he was doing. He was just kind of going back and forth. And then when the car finally did stop, the officer got out, was very guarded, like, what am I coming up to? Obviously, taking care of themselves. He saw this little head bopping around. Didn't know if it was somebody younger, if it was an elderly person that was just very small. And he came up and he went to the window and looked at the kid, and the kid said, I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to get to school. Okay, so what he did, he took his mom's keys while she was in the shower, and he was trying to get himself off to school. I don't know if he was going to be late, she was making him late, or what happened, but look for that trending story today. That happened in California. Speaking of California, the Cardinals, by the way, opening the season, and let's cross our fingers that they have a better season this year. They got a lot of injuries, by the way. I've got an interview coming up before our home opener with a longtime sports writer, Rob Raines. We are setting that up. He's been in Jupiter with the spring training for the last month, and he's going to give us some breakdowns next week as to what we can expect, hopefully, for this season as we break all that down with Rob Raines. Today, though, is the opener. 3:10 first pitch against the LA Dodgers. And the Blues are in action as well. They are hosting Calgary. They are 6 points out, folks, though, in that wild card race. So, again, can't give up hope, but they got a lot of work to do to be able to continue the season. So there's your what the weather, there's the news you can use, and there's a little sports as well. All right, we are going to take a quick break at 7:07. We are going to sit down with Dr. Jodi Devonshire. Now, she is behind Bike Stop Cafe and has been for the last 14 years. They just celebrated their 14th anniversary in March. If you have never been here before, you're going to fall in love with it. And I see a lot of you that are signing on. I'll say good morning to you in just a second from all over. I love the fact that we are on multiple platforms. So watching on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on X, and yes, we launched on Rumble. We're just going. Let me show you the outside of this place if you've never been here. This is Bike Stop Cafe. That's the outside look for you. Yes, they have an incredible patio, and they've got fire pits. So I know a lot of people like to sit by those in the afternoon, maybe even in the morning. They've got heaters out there for you as well. I love this place. I have fallen in love with it when I first just stumbled upon it, which I think a lot of people do. There's the fire pit, and there's the outside. It's just absolutely gorgeous. This historic area, Main Street. So for all of you who love to shop, you can just pop on in, and don't ever forget that they're here. Great food. We're going to sit down. We're going to showcase over the next hour Dr. Jodi Devonshire and Bike Stop Cafe. Love to see you this morning. If you can, just pop by, even if it's for a quick coffee and tea and just to say hi. Some giveaways galore coming up as well. Envita Health and Wellness, where you can feel your best both inside and out. Envita isn't your typical med spa. They're a multi-specialty medical spa and wellness center serving St. Louis and its surrounding areas. They have ketamine for mental health and pain, IV therapy, medical weight loss, and aesthetics treatments. As board-certified anesthesia providers, Envita can ensure that their advanced treatments are provided safely with minimal to no pain. So let Envita take care of you. Call 314-394-0950 to book an appointment, or online envitahealthandwellness.com. All right, welcome back. It is 7:09 in the morning, and what a gorgeous start to the day. I mentioned that my guest today was going to be Dr. Jodi Devonshire with Bike Stop Cafe. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for coming, Monica. It is such an honor.
Well, 14 years, and I know a lot of people have come through your doors. What are you most proud of in those 14 years?
You know, the community that we've built here at Bike Stop Cafe, the cycling, running, healthy lifestyle community, and of course, all of the amazing riders along the Katy Trail.
Right. It's a destination for sure. So if you've never been, we're going to take you through. But I just want to congratulate you. You got your PhD 3 years ago. What made you want to do that?
That is a loaded question.
Okay, good. So give it to me.
Well, you know, it comes a little bit. There's layers. My mother had me at 15, and she never got her degree in anything. She never graduated high school. So education was always impressed upon me that, you know, in order to get ahead in life, you need to make sure you get an education. And so I ended up, you know, getting my bachelor's degree in teaching for a number of years. And I just kept going, but it was really important to me. I was the first person in my family to graduate college. I was the first person, of course, to get a master's and a PhD. And I felt like having daughters, I have 3 daughters, it was an important opportunity for me to show them that women can excel at anything. And PhD is the highest degree you can attain. So that's what I wanted to do.
Well, let me bow to you, Doctor. Dr. Jodi Devonshire. We're going to talk about women-owned businesses. We're going to talk about that entrepreneurial spirit. We're going to talk about longevity, making it through the pandemic, right? There are so many small businesses that need your help. And that's why we wanted to come here. And that's why we do Mobile Monica's, because we truly do have incredible businesses and incredible human beings that we need to shine that spotlight on. This show is all about positivity. And here we go. I mean, you also have gotten awards like 50 most influential award. Tell us about that.
Well, 50 most influential women in 2017. So that was quite an honor. And I think it just goes to show that this community embraces women and women empowerment and women business owners. So that was really proud to be part of that group.
And that really is, you know, you hear people say that the breaking the glass ceiling. I just like to say that it was really just one woman at some point that said, well, I can do that also, right? We've always heard it's a man's world. It's not. It's a man's and a woman's world. It's all the belief in yourself. And I don't want guys to go, well, hang on, and what about us? Right. It is you. And it's the support that a man and a woman do together, and women do to women and men do to men. It's all about lifting each other up, right?
Oh my gosh. And that is really what it is. You know, my you guys can't see it here, but my friend circle is here.
Oh, they will. Hang on. We're going to show the camera.
They're all here to support me, and we support each other. And it sounds a bit of a cliche, but I think it's really, really important as women that we have a group of people that lift us up, and we lift each other up.
Okay, you didn't think we were going to show them. There they are. There is the group. So what does that mean to you that they showed up and that every day you have the community show up for you?
You know, that's showing up. Who was it that said showing up is 90? I'm going to get that wrong. You know, it means so much to me. And I think it means a lot to our community that we show up for each other.
Yes. Once again, if you're just tuning in, we are live today at the Bike Stop Cafe. You want to tell them where you're located?
We're located at 701 South Riverside Drive. So that is right across from the Lewis and Clark statue at Frontier Park.
Yeah, we're going to show you some pictures, and we'll also have our live camera out here as well. If you've never been before, I love the fact that you are a destination for those that love the Katy Trail. You want to talk a little bit more about that?
The Katy Trail, we are so lucky here in Missouri, and really here in St. Charles, to have the Katy Trail in our backyard. It's a 237-mile rail to trail conversion. It's one of the longest in the United States. And a big part of our business is we shuttle people out to the end of the trail, or really anywhere that they want to start on the trail, and they ride their bikes back. And there's all sorts of wonderful small towns and lodging opportunities along the trail. It is absolutely a gem. You know, so we get people from all over the world who do it. You know, it's right in your backyard. So I really encourage everyone to get out there and explore the Katy Trail. It's wonderful. You can go across the entire state of Missouri.
How long is it?
237 miles.
237. And my husband just said, oh, that would really, we've got to do that. Maybe, I wonder if they have B&Bs. And I was like, honey, I think they took care of that already.
Yes. There's all sorts of different lodging opportunities. You know, each little town was a rail town has been converted now to a cycling town. So you'll see everything from major hotels to camping along the trail. So it's really quite versatile.
How long have you had the shuttles?
We've done the shuttle service from the very beginning, so
Oh.
14 years. We're the oldest established shuttle service on the Katy Trail.
And so, if anyone has heard of Bike Stop Cafe, had not been here before, it's really funny. I was talking to a friend of mine that's in Vegas, and he said, "Oh, is it like a biker place?" And I said, "Well, cycling." And he goes, "Make sure you say that because maybe some people thought it was a biker place." Has anybody ever said that to you?
You know, there's a similar place in Europe that is a biker place. So yes, that does happen. We do have to say cycling sometimes, and really everyone is welcome.
I was just going to say, because they might not want to go on the cobblestones with the motorcycle, but they can come as well. Everybody is welcome here. But yes, look at all those bikes that are parked outside, and just gathering of the community that you've had, and then bike rentals for the whole family.
Yeah, you know what's really interesting is we've been renting bikes also for 14 years. And the last 4 years, we've rented more e-bikes, pedal assist bikes, and any other bike. So that's really a booming part of our business.
That has been a bit, and I used to laugh when I would see that and go, "Come on, you need to pedal. You need to do the work. Don't let that happen for you."
I have a story.
Okay.
So when we went down to Florida to visit my parents, and I said, your daughter owns a bike shop. We really should get you some e-bikes. And my stepmom, who's very fit, she says, "Oh no, I don't think I could use an e-bike. I don't want to exercise." So just try it. And she's very polite and kind. So she just politely accepted the gift. And then the next time we came to visit, their other bikes were gone. We don't even know where they were, probably in the dumpster. Never saw them again. She loves the e-bikes, and she loves it because she can stay fit, but she can go further.
Yep.
She can make her way, or if she has hard time getting back, she can use the assist to get back. So I think it really helps lengthen your cycling life.
Absolutely. Yes. And it's just, again, whether you're a young kid, I love to see. We went to Florida forever ago, and I was like, wow, what a huge, it was like in the Sanibel area.
Yeah.
So many people biking, and it's fun to see all the different types of bikes, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, it's great. And so many bike companies are coming out. So it's really wonderful to see all these new ideas. Like we have a new e-bike that we're testing out that is belt driven. So it's just a wonderful opportunity for smaller manufacturers to get out there and start getting into the cycling business.
All right, I've got Hannah, who is here behind the scenes, and she's been showing you parts of the wonderful Bike Stop Cafe. Go to a little bit more of that and show around. You want to walk us through this for people who've never been before, and let's talk about your place.
Sure, very good. So a lot of people say, is it a bike shop or a cafe? Which one came first? Is it does it have bikes or does it have food? So yes, we are both. We've always been both. It was the brainchild of my husband. And kind of the funny story is one night he said, I think we should do this. And I said, that's the dumbest bleeping idea I've ever heard.
Why? No, it was so smart.
So smart. And I slept on it. I woke up the next day and I said, okay, if we're doing this, we're doing this. Right. So that's how it started. But the idea was we would go out we would go out eating after mountain biking, and we would end up at restaurants and bars, which were wonderful, but it would be mozzarella sticks and nachos, really heavy, fatty fried foods, which are great for profit margins for restaurants, but not great for your bottom line, literally. So we thought, after a nice ride and you feel great, that's not the kind of food you want, but you want that social. Cycling is a social opportunity. Cycling is very social. So people want to get out there and bike and run together.
Right.
Well, they want a place where they can come afterwards and feel good about what they've eaten. Sure. And we have we have the gooey butter cake. We have all the stuff that isn't so good, but that's your special treat.
No. Let's talk about that. Life is about balance, right?
Right.
And you have a lot of runners and cyclists and walkers, so they've earned the fuel.
They have, and more than most people, for sure.
Yes. And as a trainer, I'm okay with it. Yeah. Just don't do it every single day. But you have a good mix, though. You've got some healthy food here also.
We really do. Even some of our treats are incredibly nutritious. And then, of course, we bring in the higher quality ingredients, all the fresh avocados, and we make everything from scratch. We bake all of our own bread, so there are no preservatives in anything.
Hannah, can you do me a favor? Can you go back to the table with all the goodies? We have some giveaways that we're going to do today, by the way. And I know, is she outside? She went outside. That's okay. So we'll show the baked goods. What are some of the favorites as the people over the last 14 years? What do they say are their standouts?
Yeah, so our cinnamon rolls, which are dairy-free, are a huge hit. Our gooey butter brownies are a big hit, and our power cookies are amazing. Those are hyper nutritious. But of course, everyone knows about Jodi's balls.
Oh, wait. I think that's a reel. Everyone knows about Jodi's balls. And why is that?
I have the best balls.
Oh, my God. And we're going to give away your balls today. I feel like it's an episode of Saturday Night Live. Are they sweaty?
They're peanut buttery.
Well, they would be after you cycle. Okay, peanut butter. We're giving away peanut butter, and what is the other one?
Chocolate covered peanut butter balls also.
Okay, chocolate covered. What do we want to do for that? You want to do a little trivia for those?
Yeah, let's do a trivia.
Okay, so we've got some trivia questions we're going to do, and we're going to open this up to all of you that are watching online right now, and then you're going to have to come into the shop to collect your winnings, and then I know you're going to want to buy others as well. So people are saying everybody's laughing now. I knew that was going to happen. Julianne says, what a cute place. I'm going to have to visit. Yes, you are. You want to tell them where you are again?
Okay, 701 South Riverside Drive, downtown historic St. Charles on the cobblestone across from the Lewis and Clark statue.
And I love that Hannah's showing what I mentioned, which is they have a fantastic menu besides those wonderful baked goods and the balls that we were talking about. So trivia wise, I'm going to let you pick your first trivia question. And this is going to be for what? Peanut butter balls?
Yeah, let's start out with, let's do a loaf of our sourdough bread.
Yeah. Okay. Hannah, can you show that? I was looking at the bread. Is she go back out again?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Come on over here and show us this table. So before we do there you go. Is that the sourdough right there?
That's our sourdough bread. So we bake all of our breads and all of our treats at our bakery in Frenchtown. So that's what we're giving away now.
Okay. Oh, there we are. Chocolate covered balls, peanut butter balls, and then there's the bread. So we're going to do the loaf of bread first.
Let's do the loaf of bread.
All right. We're going to be looking at the comments. The first person with the correct answer is going to get the bread.
Okay. What year did Bike Stop Cafe open?
Okay, let's see how much you pay attention because we've said it enough. What year did Bike Stop Cafe open? The first person with the correct answer is going to get the bread. We also are going to give away peanut butter balls a little bit later in the hour, our chocolate covered peanut butter balls. We want you to come by. You hear the espresso machine may be going. You can come in here, get some baked goods. Oh, let's see. Julie Fabian, congratulations with the first correct answer. Yes, it is 2010. Marilyn, you would have been correct. Chris Shannon, no, it's 2010. Oh, somebody said 17. See, I love focus and presence in life. No, Ann, it's not 2017. It is, in fact, 2010. So what? What did somebody say? They're trying to type in really quick, and 29, definitely not, but they will be here in 2914 because this is going to continue to go and go. Julie, again, congratulations. So we'll get your name and we will have that here. So you'll be able to come in for the bread and then get some friends, hang out here, enjoy, again, either breakfast, lunch, or you can go into happy hour and into dinner. You close at 7 p.m., you said, right?
7 p.m., 8 on the weekends.
And 8 on the weekend. So you mentioned there's 2 days that you open up at 6 a.m. Why is that?
Mondays and Fridays, we started opening up at 6 a.m. because there was a men's workout group that get up very, very early. They come down to Frontier Park at 5 a.m. and they asked us to start opening at 6 a.m. to host them. And we never say no to people who want to come and experience the Katy Trail and Frontier Park and exercise early. So we started opening up.
Just for you. Just like them. This show, we do what you want to do. Okay, so Julie, congratulations. We're going to talk a little bit more about the wonderful things and the events coming up. You have music here?
We don't have live music here. No.
You need to.
Yeah, well, there's a whole lot of licensing challenges.
Oh, all right. How about we just start singing and then there's music here? The crowd that's here, we can start singing into break. We are going to interact with you a little bit more. I'll see some comments that you've been making, and we're going to run through all the wonderful things that take place here at Bike Stop Cafe. But I'd love to see you. We would love to see you before we wrap up this morning. Come on by, even if it's just for a quick cup of coffee. We would love to see you. Again, thanks to all of you that are watching live right now. Share, like, and follow the live stream for all positivity. We need women to lift women up.
Let's do that.
Let's go. Being on Monica's show, it was like one of the best interviews I've ever had.
Monica's very real
and she really cares about people.
She's changing lives.
Changing lives.
I think this is just really what people want to see.
Giving back so much to the community, and I really appreciate it.
Today, Monica was extraordinarily real, not only with me, but with her viewers and her listeners.
Made the interview process like talking to a friend.
How are you doing? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a few weeks.
Hey! You're close!
Monica! Whoa!
So go out in this world and be anything you want to be. But before you do that, first, be kind.
Yes, let's go. All right, it is 7:25. They're having a great time here. We're having a good time. I love the noise. That means we got a crowded house. How many people can you fit inside of here?
Inside, we can only fit about 30 to 40 people, but outside on our patio, 75.
What's the fire code? 35 to 40? Or
It's
let's
50.
pack it. Okay.
It's
We
50.
want 50 people here today to have some fun with us. If you're just tuning in, we are at Bike Stop Cafe. Hannah is showing you all the people that are here live for the broadcast, having some fun. Whether you can come here in person, I'm going to give away something to those that are here in house because we want to thank them for being here, getting up bright and early with us. And we'll go back and forth to thank you all as well. A lot of people on this morning. We're like closing in on 100 of you between all of our live streams. We are on Rumble. We just launched that yesterday. We are on Instagram. We are on X, which of course was Twitter.
Yes.
And we started the original, the OG, Facebook and YouTube. So if someone is not on Facebook, that's okay. We give you a lot of channels. Linda and Sean and Kathleen, Julie, Marilyn, Lisa. Yeah, wave to all these people that are watching you right now. Kathy, Leona. We've got Julie who said, yes, Kathy Kilo Peterson is awesome. She spoke with Lori and they're going to save money. I told you she is one of our wonderful sponsors. So let's make her a part of today's show. She is going to sponsor the positivity that we're bringing you from Bike Stop Cafe. Kathy, thank you. And Julie, I'm so glad you're now on board with the team. State Farm, kkilo.com, 636-561-6460. I always say we couldn't do this type of amazing show without all of you watching and without these incredible sponsors. So all of you, please, I mentioned, all you have to do is call that number like Julie did, like we did, like Ann did, like so many others have, and you find out that you can save hundreds of dollars on so many aspects of insurance. So do that for me, 636-561-6460. So Terry says, your place looks awesome, Jodi.
Oh, thank you, Terry.
Welcome aboard, Julie. Happy to take care of you. That's from Kathy Kilo Peterson in Maryland. Love Bike Stop Cafe. Jodi and Tony are a huge asset to the Katy Trail State Park community and St. Charles. That comes from Kim Henderson.
Kim Henderson is wonderful. She actually has some lodging on the Katy Trail in Windsor.
Do you want to give her, what's the name of it?
Yeah, Kim's Cabins. Yeah, we recommend them to everyone when they're riding the Katy Trail.
Kim, have us come out and do a mobile Monica from your place. Reach out to me, info@TheRealMonicaAdams.com. Michelle Cardoso, good morning to you. Kathy Holdenreed, Hats by Diane. We love her. Diane Isbell. Have you ever met her, by the way? What a wonderful, Diane, you need to come in here and get some baked goods. Bring your husband in, have a nice lunch. She makes the most beautiful, big hats and fascinators. So for upcoming like Kentucky Derby parties.
Oh, my birthday's Kentucky Derby weekend.
Well,
so
you need to meet
it's
Diane.
Huge. It's a huge thing for me.
Do you wear big hats?
I love the big hats. Yes.
Diane, you need to get her a hat. Julie said, how awesome. You will drop us off and we ride back to you?
Exactly. Anywhere on the trail. Most people want to do the whole trail, but you don't have to. You could drop off in Herman or Jefferson City or Sedalia, Rocheport, any of the trailheads we can take you to.
I love Rocheport. Isn't that where Les Bourgeois Winery is?
Yes, it's a beautiful little town. Really one of those don't miss if you're going on the Katy Trail towns.
Yes, and don't continue to drink wine and think you can continue to ride the bike.
But we can pick you up.
Yes, that's the great thing about the shuttles. Diane says the world is run by those who get up and show up, talking about that entrepreneurial spirit.
Right.
Terry says, I would love to hear about the shuttles. This sounds like a fun trip. Yep, we were showing you that earlier. E-bike would be my friend, Julie says.
It really is. And, don't be afraid of this idea that, I can't do an e-bike. It's cheating. It's not cheating. You are pedaling. You are working.
Okay.
You just get to go and have more fun further.
And faster.
Well,
who knows? Maybe we need to have a competition from some of these amazing men and women that ride their bikes so fast.
I'll tell you. Well, I have a friend that I have to, Sally, that I have to ride an e-bike with to keep up with her.
Do
So.
you really? Where's Hannah? Hannah, yeah, go over. This is Sally over here, which we have had on our show. Sally, raise your hand so she can show you. There we go. Sally has been on our show before.
Yes.
We absolutely adore her. And I have to thank her because she is the reason that we are
She
here
is.
at your shop today.
See?
You two, how did you two meet?
You know, we met through the community, really just being in the same circles a lot. And she's just such an amazing person. I mean, the things that she's accomplished, it's just unbelievable.
And she glows, doesn't she?
And she does.
Yes.
She's
like you.
Oh, thank you.
That's when you're
But
happy with your heart. It shows on the outside.
That's so true.
Yeah.
It really is. And, you know, and I think the other thing kind of circling back to that women lifting up women, you know, I was going through a tough time and I reached out to Sally and she's like, I'll do everything I can to help you. And, you know, I'm here for you. And that really emotionally and literally lifted me up.
And that is why that promo says we need women to lift
Yes.
women up. And so what did she do? She reached out to me
Yep.
and said, will you help my friend? And so it's women helping women, helping women.
Exactly.
It's all about paying it forward, right?
It really is. And I'm looking forward to the opportunity when I get to be there for someone else the way that my friends have been there for me.
You're there, honey. You're there. Dr. Jodi Devonshire. Again, we're visiting at Bike Stop Cafe. Terry says, how many hours or miles can you ride on an e-bike? That would be so fun.
Mm-hmm.
We rode those in Colorado and loved it.
That's a great question. So it does a little bit depend on the e-bike, but typically you can get between 40 and 50 miles as long as you're not using the assist a lot. So if you've got the assist fully on and you're not pedaling very much, that number does go down, but typically you can get about 40 or 50.
And there's another story, by the way, that is trending in the news today about a 25-year-old that just went around the world. She started in September driving not on an e-bike, but she was driving in an electric car. And did you see that?
Yes.
25 years old. And I was like, first of all, how do you have that much time on your hands? I guess you just took off until you decided what you wanted to do for a living.
Clearly does not have children.
Exactly. Lizzie Sparks says, I love this place. The food is yummy. Lizzie, what's your favorite? If you're still on with us, what's your favorite here? Julie just said, I love your microphone. It changes colors. Thank you. Because my husband said, I don't know, maybe you need to get a more professional looking mic. And I said, do we all love the microphone? There we go. Jim's wrong.
Again.
Oh, she said again. Okay, so yes, they like your sweet balls.
Yes.
What a cute place. I'm gonna have to visit. And baked goods look yummy. Yes. Julianne says she's watching from Bloomsdale, which is out near the St. John area.
Yes.
Great food and coffee. That's from Brian.
Yep.
And then all of you were answering the question earlier about when they open. Again, it's 2010. We're going to do another one. Okay, go St. Chuck F3. What's that?
So F3 is the group of gentlemen who come early on Mondays and Fridays. So we
Shout
really
out, Tony.
appreciate them. Yep, very, very much appreciate those guys. And going back to the coffee, I think it's important to note that our coffee's all organic.
Oh, great.
Which is really difficult to find, generally speaking. So we're really proud of that.
You know what I really love is I've never, ever been a coffee drinker. And so I used to think, okay, well, then I probably wouldn't go into a coffee house. That is not true because coffee houses, again, open up to everyone. You have really great teas here. I'm drinking a little jasmine. You all know I don't do coffee, but I love, there's something about a coffee house that's just very warm and welcoming, right?
Right, exactly. And it sort of gives you that sense of community.
Yes.
You know, I see people make friendships from table to table all of the time, you know, experiencing each other, kind of enjoying the cafe and other amenities here and then talking about it.
Hey, who's this that just came in the door? This is someone who's really into cycling, I think. Come on over, join the broadcast. Julianne says, yay, my friends and I just started a coffee group monthly, trying a new shop each month, and this is a great time to visit. Yes, Julie, get in here.
We would love to have you, Julie.
I bet you have a lot of people that have their little groups like that.
We do a lot of coffee groups. In fact, several of them are here today that come every Thursday. So we're really happy to have those guys here too.
Yes. Yes, everyone is here. Here, we'll show them again. We have, what do you think? We've got about, how many are here this morning? I'm not good. My husband's good at like saying there's this many in a room. Oh, he's counting for me real quick. There they all are. And you can see the wall behind us. How many? 15? 4, oh, she says 14. Did you count us? If you count us, we've got like 20. So there's the back wall. You want to talk about all the gear because you have, I am a huge fan of fun socks.
Yes. Oh my gosh. We're known for our fun socks for sure. And some of them are a little
risque,
a little edgy. But I think that's part of our personality at Bike Stop. You know, we're not pretentious. Everyone is welcome. be who you are and laugh about it a little bit. And yeah, I think you can see some of them here.
Here, let's move the colorful microphone. There's some here. We'll spin around. It says love. There's one for cats. Here. Let's just be real. Oh, awesome bachelorette. Oh, there we go. Yeah, come on over for a bachelorette or a bachelor. Chaos coordinator. I like that.
And here we go. I'd rather be playing pickleball.
Oh, there we go. Lisa Frumhoff is a big pickleball fan that we met at the women's retreat that we just recently did about a month ago. So there you go. You need to come in, Lisa, and all the pickleball fans.
Yes.
This is I'd rather be playing pickleball. Awesome bonus mom. My husband needs those socks over there in the corner. It says trophy husband.
Right.
Don't show the black socks, Hannah. Don't show the black socks. I'm not going to tell you what's on them. You have to come into the shop and see. Come in and ask what's on the black socks that you heard about. Again, there's a lot. Let me actually have the camera showing you. Don't show that one, though, Hannah. Be a good girl. We've got also, and I'm not even as big as a cycler as the cycling community, but I love did you cover it up? You did. I love the cycling jerseys.
Yes.
They have become really, really popular over the years.
They really have. And our cycling jersey in particular is sort of becoming an iconic jersey that a lot of people who finish the trail, they want that jersey. We used to have a different style every year, but then it got to the point we have this jersey we created that people love so much that we've just been having the same jersey. It's the black and white with the Katy Trail logo. It's a really iconic jersey. And what's really fun is I've gone out of state and seen our jersey and seen our t-shirt in Florida and California and Utah, all over. And it's just really, it feels good because that people, they were at the Katy Trail and they finished the Katy Trail.
Absolutely. And again, there's so much here as you are seeing from a gear standpoint, just from fun jerseys to socks. Oh, I love that fat tire sign.
Yeah.
Again, Hannah Gassman, thank you so much for being a part of our team. And she is field producing with us.
Great job.
And yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
To all of you, I want to make sure that you're always heard and that we answer all your questions. Good morning. Stephanie says, what a cool place. Diane said it's a great day to be in St. Charles. And stop on by to Bike Stop Cafe. What's Mike's? Is that in the area?
I'm not familiar with Mike's.
Diane, you're going to have to tell us what that's all about. Jodi, we can insure your business too. Oh, are you insured?
We're very heavily insured.
Good job, though, Marilyn. Always good job.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Kathleen says she'll definitely visit soon. MSE for women having fun.
Yes.
She said, I love the ladies and the coffee. Kathy says, what a cool place. Kim's Cabin. Thank you for dropping that in, Michelle, by the way. Michelle and Jim and Hannah are all here helping out. Okay. Diane says, wow, you need one of my hats for your birthday. I'll come by.
Oh, I like peacocks.
Okay, I'm seriously. You're going to be blown away. Julie asked, do you do shorter trips? Do they do shorter trips?
Good question. Absolutely. So some people just want to go out to Augusta or Defiance for a day trip. You have a couple of options. We can drop you off there and you can ride back, or you can grab an e-bike and you can do an out and back. Of course, you probably want to stay away from the wineries if you do that, but it's a really fun ride.
Yes. Cindy says, I love Bike Stop. Jodi and Tony have become great friends. We've met so many wonderful people through Bike Stop events. That's Cindy Weymouth.
So true. Yeah, Weymouth? Cindy, dear friend of mine. And yes, actually, Cindy, when we first opened our very first store in Frenchtown, it was 600 square feet. We had no idea what we were doing. I arguably still don't.
Yes, you do.
Cindy came in off the street and we sold our first bike to her. So she was that big, and that was what began our friendship. So, and I think that's really important to point out is when you go to big box stores, and there's a lot of advantages to them, often pricing is one of them. But what you don't get is that lifetime service that you get with a small business and the friendships. So now we're biking together. Almost all of my friends have come from a place of doing something we enjoy together. And that's really powerful.
Well, Jodi, one of the things that we talk about in life is if you want more of positivity, you want more of things that you want, like you emulate and you say, gosh, this person looks so happy in life. And you want more of that. You have to do what? Surround yourself with that.
Those people that lift you up, right? You do not, and I'm going to go on a tangent because I'm an educator, but there's some research
doctor
that shows in education when kids are around students who are underperforming, they level down when they're around students who perform higher, they level up.
Absolutely.
So really, even as a child, as an educator, putting kids around other kids that are more successful will help you be more successful.
Amen. And so I'm glad that it starts at a young age, or it should. Encourage that, by the way. Hello, by the way. And I love when I hear good evening. Did you know we have people, a huge audience, by the way, that watches in the Philippines?
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Well, good evening to you.
Yes. So this is actually a new one, and maybe Romeo is the one. Romeo, we love. Romeo always signs on and says, "Good evening, ma'am." So polite. Thank you. We have people that have watched in Italy, in Mexico. Michelle actually came back last year from Malta, so she had people watching in Malta. Whenever you actually go on vacation, please take our show along, listen to it. Maybe don't have your earbuds on so other people can hear the positivity message. And just, again, continue to share and like and follow. They're all saying they like the microphone, Jim. There's more and more. Love the microphone. Yeah. What do men know? That's funny. Okay. Where do you get your coffee? I think you mentioned, but you want to say that again?
No, yeah, that's Mississippi Mud. So it's local roasted. Right here in Missouri, well, right here in St. Louis. So it's also a small business. And that's kind of part of what we try to achieve is when we select a product, it's really important to us that it hits at least one of our value systems. Maybe it's organic, perhaps it's local made, perhaps it's women owned, maybe it's all of those. Perhaps it has supports people with disabilities, maybe it's minority owned, anything that we can do that's socially responsible, we try our best to do that. So that's why we selected Mississippi Mud. And it's really important too. I mean, over the years, so many people have asked us to start serving their coffee because of course, we've grown over the years and that would be a good idea for them. But we never have left Mississippi Mud because that relationship, when we first started selling Mississippi Mud, we had no idea how to brew coffee, no idea how to make espresso. They came in, they trained us, they helped us get equipment, they really lifted us up. So that relationship's important to me, and we'll never not sell Mississippi Mud coffee.
That shows your integrity. And that's it, and that's if you go, and again, there's never shame in life, but if you go to big box stores, it's just so different. And when you say, oh, it's such a shame to see this business close or that business close, it's because you're not supporting the local businesses. So local businesses support other local businesses. I love the community that's formed in this area.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the things that I absolutely love, and we actually have some pictures of the writers around Christmas time, the Santa writers. It's so much fun as you get into different holiday seasons, especially around Christmas time. This area is so lit up gorgeous. Is there anything big happening for Easter, by the way?
No, for Easter, we really don't do any rides or anything. We close down for Easter so we can spend time with our family.
What's your biggest holiday?
Our biggest holiday in terms of business is probably Christmas.
Okay.
But unlike a lot of people on Main Street, Memorial Weekend is also a pretty big holiday for us because that's when people are really excited about getting outside, and this is where they come when they want to do that.
And we've been all waiting for the gorgeous weather. We mentioned your patio. You're also very dog friendly.
We are dog friendly. That's Elsie Lou. She's Elsie the adventure dog, and she loves to hang out on the patio. She loves belly rubs. But she's also an excellent athlete. She likes to mountain bike and she likes to run.
Okay, can we all just stop for a second? Did it not just say, it just sounded like she gave a description for a date for another dog. She likes long walks on the beach. And she's looking for her long-term mate. So Bike Stop Cafe, besides the aspect of coming in, as we mentioned, for breakfast like we are here right now, there's the bottle of wine. How many people just say, I love to come here for happy hour and just sit out and enjoy the view?
We see so many people doing that, and really just sitting out there with a glass of wine, overlooking the river, overlooking Frontier Park, and all of the activity that's going on down here. We're right in front of a walkway, so you're seeing people walk their dogs. You're seeing people go out for their runs. It is just a social experience simply sitting on the patio.
And again, how gorgeous it looks as we get into spring and the flowers bloom.
Oh my gosh, that's my favorite time.
Yes.
I'm chomping at the bit to get to the store and buy flowers and plant them. I always plant them too early because I'm too impatient. So
if you listen to our aspiring meteorologist Beckett Moore, he warned you from getting out there. I know everybody's itching with the green thumb, but there's been so many people I've been watching in our neighborhood that have been planting their bulbs, and I'm like, because the freeze. I mean, we're still talking about lows in the upper 20s.
Yeah, absolutely. So We just have to
Patience.
take a deep breath.
Have some patience.
Don't show up
Yes.
at the store and get plants.
Not yet. So again, if you're just tuning in, we're talking with Dr. Jodi Devonshire. We're at Bike Stop Cafe. We got another giveaway to do. We haven't given away the balls.
No, let's do the balls.
So let's do some balls. Okay, let's do some balls. We're going to take a quick break. I want you to get ready. Do not go anywhere. We're going to give away some peanut butter balls when we return.
You are truly an incredible human being, and just what you're doing is so inspiring. This was really a cathartic experience for me. So I appreciate you, love you.
It's been an honor to not only just be here on set with you, but just to sit in your presence. You inspire everyone around you, from your motivational speaking to your podcast here, to just being the human that you are.
It's just such a joy to be able to see you at this point in your career. Really following your passion, fulfilling your dreams, and encouraging other people to do the same.
I feel that I've been missing out. I believe God places people like you in people's lives for a reason. You have definitely been a God wing for me.
Welcome back. What a fun show we have today. We are at Bike Stop Cafe in St. Charles, Missouri. Again, a lot of you are heading off to work right now or taking the kids to school, wherever you're going. We'd love to see you. Come on in. Come on down. Well, they just had the prices right in town, by the way. Yeah, that was at the factory. Dr. Jodi Devonshire, owner of Bike Stop Cafe for the last 14 years. So we asked a question earlier for the sourdough bread for how long they had been open, trying to see how much you pay attention. It's 2010. It's been 14 years in March. We're going to get to more of your comments and your questions that I see coming in right now. But we've got another question, and this is for all of you watching live to bring you into Bike Stop Cafe. This is for the peanut butter balls, and the question is,
okay, how did the Katy Trail get its name?
Oh, trivia buffs. First person with the correct answer. How did the Katy Trail get its name? People love trivia, by the way. It's just amazing how many hundreds. As you're getting that question to come in, Kathy Anselmo says, I love my coffee. And she also asked, do you make your own pastries?
We do. We make all of our own pastries at our bakery in Frenchtown. So Bike Stop Bakery is our second location. You can go in and get our pastries and coffee there, or you can come here to the cafe and we have our full menu here.
What goes in those peanut butter balls, by the way?
That is a secret recipe. I've
Dang it!
offered a lot of money. I probably could have retired on
Honey,
that
how much
recipe.
money do you have on you? We're trying to get the secret to the peanut butter balls. We're going over to show the counter and the wonderful pastries. There they are that they are making here. Lisa, who is watching, by the way, I mentioned she needed to come in for the pickleball socks. She's going to come in. She said, I want those socks.
Oh,
do you want us to set them aside for you? How many do we have? Oh, we got a bunch.
We also have picklebox.
That's a new game, by the way.
Pickleball Pro socks, which are my personal favorite, and then Body by Pickleball.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So do you play, by the way?
Well, I wouldn't say play,
but you have done it. I finally did it at the retreat with Sally Drake.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun.
Okay, okay, hold on one second. So Sally, get me the socks. Where's Sally? Lisa wants those socks. Okay. Sally said she will get you the pickleball socks. There you go. Michelle said she loves the ball caps. May contain alcohol, and I cannot adult today. Great gifts. Yeah, think about gifts for upcoming birthdays. I like the just because you are thinking of someone you love.
That's so true.
It doesn't have to be something special.
You know, we absolutely have a everything you need to get you on the trail and running. Everything. We're a full service bike shop. So tubes, wheels, tires, flat repair kits, bottle cages, whatever you need for that, helmets, etc. But we also have that hard to find gift for that cyclist or outdoor enthusiast that you're just, I don't know what to get the guy who has everything or the girl who has everything. Come to Bike Stop. We'll have something really fun for them.
Do you have cushions for so it doesn't hurt your butt?
Yes, we do. We have some of the best seats around.
How many times have I told my friend Sally, God, I really would love to cycle with you, but dang it hurts. Can we just be honest? Let's be real here. It hurts down there.
It does.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got to build up my callus, she said. I don't know that my husband wants a callus.
don't want to callus.
This is what I couldn't do in TV, folks, and it's why I walked away.
And speaking of the seat hurting, you can come in, and because we're part of that cycling community, you can talk to me or any one of the other staff about what strategies you can use to help with those kinds of problems, because there's a lot of things you can do besides building calluses that can help you have a more comfortable ride.
Yeah, it really is, because I went from just having a regular bike to getting a road bike. My husband said the other day, Monica, this is the year, and I love it, because he and I are really, with how busy I've gotten with, starting this business, and you understand that from taking the leap and doing it.
Yes.
It takes a lot of time away from your family and friends.
Very much so.
And understandably, but it's all about the support system, knowing, all right, you've got to do this and I'm going to be behind you. But he did mention we need to get back on the bikes. And I said, well, don't think we can just jump on them because they've been sitting there, like wipe the cobwebs off and let's make sure that they're all tuned up and ready to go.
Yes,
that's important, right?
That's really important. Because here's the thing, you will get on your bike. It won't be a great experience. You'll put it in the garage and you won't get on it again. So do yourself a favor, get it tuned up so that it's shifting well and riding well. Because I know when I first started cycling, my bike I wasn't getting it tuned up, and I thought it was me. I thought, well, I don't enjoy riding because, I always feel like I'm working too hard and nothing's working on my bike right, or maybe I'm doing it wrong. But once I started to get higher quality bikes that were getting tuned up, my riding opportunities opened greatly.
Yeah, you want to have a good experience. You don't want
Absolutely.
You don't want to put it back down and go, okay,
And you won't do it
years.
again.
Right. If you're just tuning in, it is 7:50. Bike Stop Cafe in St. Charles is where we are. We're going to get to our trivia question for the peanut butter balls, and then we're going to give away the chocolate covered ones to those who decided to get up early and come here in person. We want to thank both of you.
Yeah.
Hi, Carol. Peacock feathers.
Yes.
She's got it for you. Diane said, great.
Oh.
Terry said she's going to let the planning begin. Can't wait to get the group together and ride.
Nice.
Should we have a Monica Adams ride?
Well, yeah.
Okay. See, all I have to do is ask, and I say, okay, let's do it. Linda, if we start at your shop and ride out to Augusta and have too much to drink, will you come pick us up?
Absolutely.
May not be able to drink and ride. Yes, the answer is yes, right?
Yeah, you might want to plan for that. Maybe schedule ahead of time, but yeah, we can absolutely come get you.
And Mississippi Mud, someone said, is the absolute best.
They really are. And what a great company. I mean, again, super supportive and small. And I have another story I was hesitant to share, but I think it is kind of important. When we first opened and didn't know a lot about what we were doing, I wanted organic. I knew what I wanted and I knew I could do it, but we sort of looked to sort of the outside world like we didn't know what we were doing. And I mean, to some degree that was true. But it's one of those things like, but you don't know who I am, right? You don't know what I'm going to do.
You know who I am. Reese Witherspoon said that one time, by the way. Look up that story.
So I reached out. I won't name the company, and actually they're out of business now. And I said, I would really love to have your coffee. I think it's exceptional. And they came and visited our place and sort of stuck up their nose and said, well, I don't think that this is where we want our coffee or our espresso. And I said, okay, well, you're lost, buddy. And so then we met with Mississippi Mud, and he came in and literally gave us product that we could use equipment that we could use, and trained us on everything. He hand delivers our coffee whenever we need it. He brings it out to us. So you can buy it in the grocery stores, and I highly recommend it because you're not only getting some great local roasted coffee, you're getting good people. Good people is what it's about. And by the way, that person who turned up their nose, karma is that what. They are not in business. There you go. See? Chris Shannon says, I love Bike Stop Cafe. Always get my bike serviced there. Oh, thank you, Chris. I really appreciate that. And I hope you always get out and ride also. Lisa, best coffee organic. And they also have pods that are completely recyclable and the absolute best. I love that. Good morning, Pamela. Can we bring our pups outside? Yes, we showed the dogs earlier. Very dog friendly. Best spot for people watching, Stephanie says. So true. What about 2 laps and a beer? Oh my gosh. Thank you for bringing up 2 laps and a beer. So every Friday night, pretty much rain or shine, not so much rain, we do 2 laps and a beer, which is a mountain biking ride on Bangor Island. And this is another one of these. St. Charles is the epicenter of being athletic. So Bangor Island is a really easy, short mountain biking ride, but you can get to it right off the Katy Trail. It's exactly 1 mile from here. So we leave from Bike Stop Cafe at 6 p.m. We go to Bangor Island. We do a couple of fun laps on the island, and we come back to the cafe and enjoy some festivities.
Tony, you think I wouldn't take care of you? It's right there. 2 laps and a beer. There you go. Barbara says peanut butter balls are delish. Evidently, she's had your balls.
Oh, yes.
She knows that Jodi has the best balls in town. Okay, so more people saying the same thing. Okay, the question was, let's ask the trivia question again. We finally got to it. There's a lot of you with comments today.
So we have, how did the Katy Trail get its name?
Okay, so Stephanie said named after the Missouri, Kansas, and Texas railroad line.
Yes, exactly.
Ba-boom!
Right.
You're right, Stephanie. Does Stephanie come in here regularly? Do you know
Stephanie
that name?
does, yes. She joins us on 2 laps and a beer quite frequently, actually.
So she knew. Stephanie, why aren't you here this morning if you're really dedicated? Stephanie, you get the balls.
Yes,
you get the balls, and you get some balls, and you get some balls. All right, you get balls. Now we want to give away the chocolate-covered balls.
Yes, chocolate
to
balls.
somebody lucky here. So let's pick who you have to shout out. So I know in class you're told to raise your hands, but I like you shouting, and we'll see who gets it.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Okay, this is for you guys. You get chocolate-covered balls.
Okay, what town was the first bike stop cafe located? Woo, April got it.
Who is April?
April.
April, you get some balls too. Chocolate-covered balls. We've given away sourdough bread. We've given away peanut butter balls, chocolate-covered balls. Did we have something else we're giving away?
We are giving away, more sourdough.
More sourdough.
More sourdough. And we also have our mocha espresso cookies, which have an entire shot of espresso in every cookie.
Woo! You don't need that. I don't do coffee. Can you see why?
Yeah.
Can you imagine me on coffee? I used to, when I was at Channel 2, they used to go, she's like the Tasmanian devil. She's going, I do not need coffee. It's just natural energy because you're in love with life.
Right. Absolutely.
So we've got a couple more things we're going to give away. And I think we have a gift card, don't we?
Yes, we do. We have a $25 gift card.
All right. So let's continue our trivia. But Chris says Katy Rail line. That's what was the guess. Okay. Candy bar. What? Julie Purcell said candy bar.
Good guess.
Railroad, first railroad. I'm coming in. Ooh, I know this. It's named after the railroad that went from what? Sarah Malaya said Monto, Kansas.
It may have. I'm not sure about that. So it was the MKT Railroad, which over time got slanged into KT. Katy Railroad.
Look at that. Anne, okay, so we said this earlier, but for those of you that are just tuning in, and I know there's a lot of you because now we are at 105, welcome aboard, by the way, to our Rumble fans. We just got onto your platform 2 days ago. We're here for you on Rumble and Instagram and X and YouTube and Facebook, and actually to Facebook. So do you understand that right now you're going out, if we just have people even pop on, and you're over 50,000 people.
Oh my gosh.
50,000 people into Bike Stop Cafe. And that's live, and that doesn't even say to all the branches of the trees that are going to start blooming as they share and share and share. So please do that. What are your hours, Ann asked?
Yeah, so 6 a.m. we open at 6 a.m. on Mondays and Fridays, and we open at 7 a.m. the rest of the week, and we close at 7 p.m.
Okay, somebody agreed with me that they need a pillow seat. Or they need a callus. Bike Stop is open 7 days a week. Yes, 7 a.m. till dark. Good morning to you, Wayne. I should have stopped by on the way back from the gym, Stephanie. Yes, you should have. We're still here, by the way. You can still come in. Let's see. Anybody else? Oh, whoop, whoop. Yep, she said congratulations to herself. Monica, love your hair and your sunshine. Well, thank you, Diane. My hair is done. And I almost looked at it today going, I don't think I want to go in. Isn't that how it always is?
Yeah.
On the day you go to get your hair done, it fixes itself the best. If you would all like to know, and let me give you a massive shout out to another woman who's deciding to finally follow her dreams and take a leap. Her name is Sherry Anderson. Right now, she's working at Salon Lofts in Chesterfield, but that time is ticking away because she is opening her dream and is called Sheer Studios. Sheers Studios, and it will be in the old Dominic Michael right there by Annie Gunn's.
Oh, yeah, that's a great location.
Wait, you've got to follow her on Instagram so you can see it is elegance times 10.
Oh, that's so nice.
I'm so proud of her. So that is who does my hair, by the way. And she probably has a wait list for you to try to get on, but it's highly recommended that you try to do so. So yes, if you've ever wanted to know who is my stylist, it's her. And if you ever need makeup done by someone for an event, there's no better makeup artist. She was just at New York Fashion Week.
Oh, wow.
She's been asked to come to Paris.
Oh my gosh.
Milan. It goes on and on and on. So you want to talk about a young girl who's been through a rough life and thinking that someone could put you in the corner and saying, you're never going to be anything. And then she said, watch me.
Right.
So we have a hashtag, by the way. It's called Let Them Watch.
Okay, or hold my beer.
Hold my beer and let them watch. We have actually something in our bathroom, our extra bathroom coming off of the pool, and it says, if you ask me to hold your drink, I'll probably drink it.
That's fair.
So by the way, heads up. What was the answer? We could not hear. It's M. Wait.
Yeah.
The other one, the one for April.
Oh, April was Frenchtown.
Frenchtown was the answer. Yes, because that was in the background.
Yeah.
Frenchtown. And we've got other things to give away. Kit Kat candy. Katy Trail, Julie says. Hi, ladies. Oh, another person saying that. Yes, Missouri to Kansas, Sarah. You're correct. Hi to Tony. I love the fact that Tony is still on. And Abby says back to Tony. Hi, Dad. It's like a text message chain on our show today. Okay, let's do some other giveaways. Okay. What do we want to do? We want to do the cookies?
Yeah, let's do the cookies.
Okay.
So those are our mocha espresso cookies, an entire shot of espresso in every cookie. Okay, and this is for our online viewers, right?
Yes.
Okay, so every year, a major professional cycling race transverses through Missouri. Name the race.
Ooh, I love these. Who did you come up with these on your own, or you and Sally?
I came up with them. I had some help.
Okay, well, thank you for whoever helped her with this. Yes, we're showing the delectable treats right now. The balls there to the right, there are the cookies with the espresso in them. We are going to be giving away, we have another bread, don't we?
We have 2 more loaves of bread.
2 more loaves of bread and a $25 gift card. Stephanie just said, oh, snap, those espresso cookies are awesome. Good morning, Chrissy. To all of you that are popping on with us this morning. Okay, what is the answer to our question? One more time, the question is?
Every year, a major professional cycling race transverses through Missouri. Name the race.
And Chris Shannon says, Great American Race?
No.
Nope. Keep trying to get some more answers to this one. Again, you're up for the shot of espresso cookies. So again,
I can give a hint.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Can they phone a friend?
So this race almost got canceled because the state funding through the tourism state funding was taken away temporarily. So it almost went away.
Oh.
And thankfully, a lot of proponents of cycling stood up and said, we need that. We need that funding. We need this race to happen.
Where's your question here? The Century Race? Nope.
Nope.
Bike Across America? No.
Nope.
Mo Cowbell, that's actually a good
run. Yeah, that's a great run. And that happens right here in St. Charles.
Look at his name, Greg Candy Box Guy.
Oh, Greg.
You're so fun. Love the show. Diane, thank you. Keep watching. Make sure, let me put it up on the screen. It is up there. Share and like and follow and come back every morning. OT100, Sarah says.
Nope.
Any other little hints?
Well, we all love the Tour de France.
Tour de France. Chris Shannon said Race Across America. The Show Me Race.
Really good guess.
Keep guessing. We may have to turn it over to the people here. Does anybody here know? Don't shout it out. Does anybody here know? Oh, okay. Tour de Amara.
Nope.
Tour de Katy.
Nope. It goes across Missouri, which the Katy does. But this race is actually a road race.
Okay. Anybody? Tour de Missouri. Did they race on the hill, and also Lafayette Square is part of their race? That's the Gateway Cup. Yes.
Thank you, Sally.
Lisa says the Heartland.
Nope. Did someone say? I thought you said someone said tournament.
Oh, Maryland, Tour de Missouri.
Yes,
that's it. The Tour of Missouri. Yay, Maryland! Yay. Congratulations. Maryland, we love. Maryland has watched this show, by the way, from the very beginning. When you talk about people showing up for you, she is with the Kathy Kilo Peterson State Farm people. So, Maryland, congratulations. You get, as if you need any more energy, Maryland, you get the cookies. So, all of you, by the way, that have been winners, we'll make sure that we have all the names. Michelle's writing them down for us. We'll hand those over to Jodi. They will be here. She'll take care of you. But don't just come in and get it. You'll want to stay here and relax and have a long afternoon or morning together. All right, well, let's do another giveaway.
Okay,
some more bread.
Okay, sounds good. So, Missouri has a rich cycling history. When was the Missouri Bicycle Federation one of our oldest cycling advocacy groups? All right.
I'm going to do it. Hang on. She needs a break because she doesn't do this for a living. I do. Missouri has a rich cycling history. When was the Missouri Bicycle Federation, one of the oldest cycling advocacy groups in the United States, founded? approximately within a 25-year range, okay? And don't guess within the last few years. So this one goes back. Missouri, again,
Way
has
back.
a very rich cycling history. When was the Missouri Bicycle Federation, which is one of the oldest cycling advocacy groups in the United States, founded? Approximately within a 25-year range. And this is for some sourdough bread, right?
This is for sourdough bread. While you're thinking about it, Bike Stop Cafe is awarded a silver membership to this federation.
Okay, so there's some good questions or good answers coming in. We had somebody that said 1921, 1904, 1964, 1972, 1923. Go older.
Yeah.
Go older. Again, if you're just tuning in, Bike Stop Cafe, you missed a really fun show for the last hour, but that's the beauty of streaming. You can go back and watch the beginning of it after we wrap up. You can go back and take parts of it. You can laugh with us again and learn some rich history. Okay, Julie says 1789. Now
Ooh.
Go later. 1850. You're
Okay.
getting closer. So we're looking for a 25-year range.
Yeah, I mean that's
nope.
No, close.
It's close. You're very close, Greg.
Yes.
Let's see. 1895. All right,
That's it.
Marilyn, you can't win again though. It's not it exactly. Here we go. Did Julie win already though? Did Julie Purcell already win? No. Okay, Julie Purcell, congratulations. Julie said 1875 and you were within 5 years.
Yes.
So the answer is 1880. Congratulations. Oh, Kathy, you would have had it as well. But we're going to give that one to Julie Purcell. So you've got some bread. Maybe all of you with the Monica Adams community can come in together and do the bike ride that you were talking about. That would be fun. We do have another bread?
We have one more bread.
One more bread and a $25 gift card to give away. Julie just said, woohoo! Congratulations. It's fun to win things, right? It doesn't matter what it is. All right. I got another quick break to take. We are talking about the incredible things that happen right here in St. Charles at Bike Stop Cafe. If you have never been, we would really love for you to come in. Remember them as you get into the spring and summer and fall and winter. It is here for you. Oh, wait, ask how pickleball started. No, Lisa, I'm not doing pickleball questions. No, you have to book me for a mobile Monica somewhere. Get me at a pickleball place, then we'll do your pickleball trivia. We'll have more with Dr. Jodi Devonshire when we return. Hi, it's Monica Adams. Thank you so much for following along with The Real Monica Adams Show since we launched back in March. But I wanted to let you know there's so much more that I could do with you, your business, your corporation. Did you know that I'm a motivational speaker all around the world, as well as an MC and an auctioneer? So if you have an event, maybe a nonprofit organization, and you want to book me, just shoot me an email, info@TheRealMonicaAdams.com. Personal training, life coaching, and styling as well. info@TheRealMonicaAdams.com. Envita Health and Wellness, where you can feel your best both inside and out. Envita isn't your typical med spa. They're a multi-specialty medical spa and wellness center serving St. Louis and its surrounding areas. They have ketamine for mental health and pain, IV therapy, medical weight loss, and aesthetics treatments. As board-certified anesthesia providers, Envita can ensure that their advanced treatments are provided safely with minimal to no pain. So let Envita take care of you. Call 314-394-0950 to book an appointment or online envitahealthandwellness.com. Welcome back. I told you it was going to be a fun show. There's Sally. That's okay. You can make a cameo. Come on back in. Yay!
I love these ladies.
Bike Stop Cafe is where we are. This community is amazing. In St. Charles, as you can see right over my head. Somebody said Ruckbox. You want to tell me about Ruckbox? What is this?
So Ruckbox is an invention my husband Tony came up with. It is patent protected. So let me see if I can get, and obviously this is in Barbie pink.
I was just going to say, she needs that.
So Ruckbox protects your e-bike charger. So often the charger, like on your laptop, is falling on the floor or just hanging around, becoming a trip hazard. This protects and helps you organize that charger so that you can hang it right on your bike or on the wall or anything like that, so that you can keep it safe, because that can be a fire hazard.
Very cool. Tony, thank you for giving us that idea to show that today. Let's see, what else? Fantastic, fun, energizing show this morning. Like always, it's like we're there with you. Diane, I love that, but I really want you to come in.
Yeah.
Remember, support. If you can't come in today, just remember to put this as a stop for your future. Let's see, we've got, I would love to see Katy Trail. Always heard of it, never seen it. Well, Julie, there you go.
Such a gem. It really is. It's pretty flat because it was a railroad, and it's made with chat gravel. So it's accessible by a number of different types of bikes.
And I want to see the lacing of the sourdough. Okay, we'll have to have, Hannah went outside, but her shot is not available to me right now. So we'll bring her back in. Thank you for the trivia and the history. I learned a lot today. I lived here 24 years. Thank you for the fun show. There she is. We are going to show, is that a corgi? Wait a minute. What is that dog?
Oh my gosh.
Is that a corgi? Look at those eyes. Oh my goodness. Holy
Best part
cow.
of the job is seeing the puppies that come onto our patio.
Is
They're
that a
so
corgi? That looks like a corgi. Yes.
Oh my gosh, how cute is that?
Look it right there. Thank you, by the way, Hannah. Bike Stop Cafe. That corgi has blue eyes.
Oh, it's so pretty.
That corgi is not up for adoption, but I would want to. Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful dog. Right there, you go.
Oh.
Yes, it's time for your close-up, doggy. So yes, we mentioned her. Look at the little corgi butt. For those of you that are just tuning in, that dog is loving life today on the patio. So yes, as we mentioned earlier, it's laughing. You have a ton of people that bring their dogs here, don't you?
We do. We have lots of people who bring their dogs, and I think they really appreciate that they can enjoy the patio with them.
Look at how well behaved
they are. And it's a really great place to socialize with your dog, because often, we want always on a leash, of course, but we want the dogs to be able to be around other people and activities going on without getting excitable. And it's a really good practice for them.
Oh my gosh, so well behaved, sitting down, enjoying a little Bike Stop Cafe. Thank you to the lady who brought the corgi. Marilyn, Jodi, you have been with the wait. Oh, but you've been worth the wait. Great show. Look forward to meeting you in person. Yes, he is so cute, wasn't he? Absolutely a gorgeous dog who just got his 15 minutes of fame. Let's see. Anybody else? Okay, we'll bring her back in so we can see the lacing of the sourdough. I want to thank some of the people one more time that have been here. A round of applause to all of you that got up early today.
Thank you, friends.
Yes, we've got some friends in house, but let's give something to them to thank them for being here. We gave something to April earlier. So another trivia question. I'm glad that you're all having fun and learning so much.
Okay, this is about St. Louis. Gateway Arch Park in St. Louis features a designated cycling path. True or false?
Can you all hear that? Okay, we're going to do it again. Where is it?
Number 3.
Number 3, Gateway Arch Park in St. Louis features a designated cycling path. True or false? Did you say true? True. What's your name? Patty is the winner. Patty, you get some bread. Patty, get some bread. Okay, so Hannah, can you do me a favor? Somebody wanted to see the lacing on the sourdough bread.
So that's that ear. So we have what we consider great ears. Look at the one.
She's got great balls and great ears.
Have her go to the one in the bowl.
Go to the one in the bowl, Hannah.
Okay, that is an ear.
That's an ear?
And
why is it an ear?
Well, when you slice the sourdough down the center and then it bakes, it splits open and makes this beautiful lift on one side. We call that an ear.
Oh.
And it's just gorgeous. And when you cut through it, it crunches on the outside and it's soft and tender on the inside.
How long does it take to make that?
It takes 4 days.
See, the appreciation you need for people who are bakers and cookers. It's not just there for you in a matter of minutes.
No,
4 days?
4 days. It's a 4-day process, and we have to feed the starter dough twice before we can build the dough. And then it's all hand rolled out and hand baked.
Darling, you've had a lot of patience in many aspects of your life. That's incredible. So again, congratulations to our winners here. What we have left is a $25 gift card that we're going to give away. So Lisa just said, OMG, that bread looks amazing. Love these mobile shows. This one has been my favorite so far.
Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you.
So, by the way, we can do a mobile Monica show from your location. All you have to do is reach out to me at info@TheRealMonicaAdams.com. We have actually been booked with these every single Thursday since January. We have a special one we're going to throw in next Friday. Have you ever done Orange Theory?
No, but I'm thinking that would be a lot of fun. I see people coming in and out of it.
Anybody here ever done Orange Theory? Yes.
Oh, of course,
So
Sally.
you want another incredible story? You got to tune in next Friday. There's a woman named Laura that was part of the Orange Theory community, Jodi.
Okay.
She didn't have background in the fitness industry,
Mhm.
but she was so upset that they were going to close the doors. The person who was the owner, I don't know, I've heard some different stories, but
Yeah.
that doesn't matter. The negative side of life doesn't matter. What matters is that she had the fortitude inside of her to say, I don't want this to end. If I don't want it to end, I know this community doesn't want it to end. So she decided to take it over.
Good for her.
And so this is a community of 200 plus and growing. And I said, well, let's feature you. So we're going to go out there next Friday, the one in Fenton. It's the Orange Theory in Fenton. And I'm going to have her run me through. I know they do rowing, they work out, they get on the treadmill. They're always watching your zones. And it's just the community, some diehards that are out there that are going to join the show as well. So that's another Mobile Monica that's coming up next Friday. And I love this. We want to just pack every single Thursday or extra shows with these. So yes, you get me in the morning at 7 a.m., but we also do some bonus shows as well. Yes, doesn't that bread look amazing? Come closer to Millstadt. Actually, Julie, I was talking with a boutique in the Millstadt area. I will, but you got to get them to book us. So that's how we get to do it. It's not easy to bring the whole show together. I've got a full team with us to bring this on. You have to understand something. What we're doing right here, we used to do in television. And I've got a skeleton crew putting on this level.
Bringing it here.
Pretty proud of that. But again,
incredible.
It is a lot of work going into it. And so I would love that. So if you know a business in Millstadt, I'd love to be there for you. Come to Columbia. So guess what? Are you talking Columbia, Missouri or Illinois? If it's Columbia, Illinois, I do have a meeting today with a place that looks amazing. It is, it's actually from a wine standpoint, it's called Sunset Overlook.
Oh, that
have you ever heard of
nice.
it?
I
Oh
have
yeah.
not.
We just happened to see it on a map. I'm like, that looks like a fun Mobile Monica spot. Get us a business to sponsor the show and we will be out there for you. All right. Well, we've been having so much fun. I could go on for hours here, but I want you all to be able to get off and enjoy life. So yes, thank you for the positivity. Thank you for tuning in. Remember that we're here for you every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Our final giveaway.
$25 gift.
Do you think I forgot? Come on, crew in the background. I said I saved the best for last. Our final giveaway is a $25 gift card, and you're going to pick the final question. This is to all of you watching online because we're going to bring you into the Bike Stop Cafe.
Okay. Besides scenic routes, Missouri has several, it has a velodrome. What is the name of the velodrome?
Okay, one more time. Ask that again.
Besides scenic routes, Missouri has a velodrome. What is the name of the velodrome?
I think the corgi has the answer outside. I just heard the corgi bark. First person online with the correct answer, you get a $25 gift card so you can come and experience everything that we've been talking about today. Again, we've been talking about the amazing food. I haven't had a chance to show this yet. So lunch wraps. Is that chocolate cake?
It is. So we, when you order at 1-800-CAKES, it's actually Bike Stop Bakery who's making those cakes for you.
Wow.
We also do catering, and of course you can buy directly from us. If you want a cake quickly, we have 3 different styles of cakes and cupcakes that we offer on hand.
All right, so food and desserts and shuttling. If you didn't hear us talk about it in the beginning, Bike Stop Cafe, they have it all for you. Remember them for all of your trips around the holidays. We were showing those Santa riders. Remember, come and have a wonderful glass of wine. You have beer also?
We have a wonderful selection of beer and wine and local wines as well.
And then there's the dogs. We showed the live corgi earlier. The plants and flowers will be in bloom for you. We've been showing the store, and Tony, of course, we've got it for you. 2 laps and a beer. The inside of the store, as we've been showing you live, but there's some pictures that I want to thank Hannah for gathering for us. The interior, again, about 35 to 40 people. You also have soup flights.
We do, and we are just blown away by how popular they are. So we have 5 different types of soups that you can choose from, and you get 3 sample flight. So they're 6 ounces each. It's a ton of food. You could easily share them. And each one comes with 3 slices of our famous sourdough.
So get on your bike, park it right there in front, like you're seeing. Come in and get some food. Just enjoy. And one of the things that I know that Sally loves to do and a lot of other people love to do is come here to Bike Stop Cafe and work.
Yeah, absolutely. We see that all the time. Lindenwood students, people with small businesses sitting here working. Sometimes even they end up collaborating with each other. It's just it's a nice, comfortable place where you don't feel like you have to be in a certain type of atmosphere. You can just come as you are.
Doesn't it look just amazing? It is the warmth of it all and that we are enjoying. Okay, our final giveaway. The question again, where is it?
That was the...
She lost her question. So this is going to be to one of you that's watching online right now. So it is, besides scenic routes, Missouri has several. Has one velodrome. What is a velodrome? And can you name a city in Missouri that has one? So somebody said Penrose Place.
That's it.
Oh, Lisa, come on in and get your socks and your $25 gift card. Was she the first? Oh, she wasn't. Okay, I'm sorry, Lisa. You're going to get some socks, but you're not the first. Okay, hold on. Let me go back. Wow, you had a lot of answers. Okay, Stephanie.
Right,
sorry,
Stephanie.
You get it. Stephanie
right,
is a
awesome.
big. Did she
Yeah,
win
she
already or
does.
no? Oh, no, Stephanie. So who's the
sorry.
next one? Terry.
Terry.
Congratulations, Terry.
Good
You're the
job.
winner. Lisa, sorry, but you did get. You're getting some socks from
Yeah.
Jodi and Lisa. So Terry, you are the winner. So yes, it is. In
Penrose
fact,
Park.
okay. But what is a velodrome? Tell them.
So a velodrome is, think of like a NASCAR, except the sides are cantered. So you start on a bike that has no brakes, and you do a standing start, and you take off around the velodrome. And centrifugal force keeps you moving within that velodrome to the point where when the cyclists are banking the curb, they are actually totally vertical.
Is that what we see sometimes with the motorcycle?
Yes,
Yeah,
motorcycle.
okay,
Well,
okay.
that's a dome.
Oh,
so
okay.
this is just an oval with high banks.
Oh.
And they use that high banks to build that centrifugal force. And from the science teacher in me, I'll give you this. So if you take
We're back in school.
Okay, if you take, this is what happens. So if you imagined yourself with a bucket filled halfway with water.
Mm-hmm.
If you tipped it over, it would fall out, right? You tie a string to that, put your imaginary string to that, and start spinning around. The handle is the string is tied to the handle. You start spinning around and spinning around and spinning around. The bucket gets straight along the horizon, and that water does not come out of the bucket.
Okay.
So that's what happens on that velodrome. That centrifugal force keeps the rider on the trail.
Science! It's all about science. Thank you for all the
welcome.
education today. And again, sorry, Lisa, that I jumped the gun there, but it is Terry, who got the correct answer,
Good job,
correct?
Terry.
Good job, Terry. Good job to all of you, by the way, that answered the questions, but Terry is the one. You should talk about your cycling and running teams.
Oh, yeah. So we have a charity team. So a lot of bike shops have cycling teams that enter in races and win races, but doesn't really fit our model. So we have a charity team, and they only do charity races, and they raise funds for that. So we've raised about $100,000 so far in all the different races, like Tour of the Cure, Pedal the Cause, Cycle for Life, all the major races, and we also have some other smaller ones that we sponsor. So if you're on our team and you do one of those races, you get a free Bike Stop Cafe jersey, flame jersey, who was designed by our dear friend Dave Brown, who's since passed away to cancer. So we now hold he was the original team leader, our team captain, who organized all of those rides. So we're really happy to have that. And we also have a number of runs and rides that come from Bike Stop Cafe. And you can find out all of those events 2 ways. You can go, we have a link on Meetup, which is Bike Run St. Charles. And we also have our website, Bike Stop Cafes with an S. Click events, and you can see the runs and rides that are listed there.
Fantastic. Is this the jersey I'm looking at up
The
top
orange
here?
flame jersey.
Hannah,
yes.
can you come over here? We're going to show that. And one more time, what is the name of the person you lost?
Dave Brown.
Dave, this is in your honor, and we're going to dedicate the show to you today, by the way. Why don't we do that to the
be
family?
nice.
So there is the jersey. I love that. Eat well, ride often. And that's the motto here at Bike Stop Cafe. So I'm glad we were able to show that. Super, super cool. Yes, thank you to all. Somebody just said, my classmate owns it. Julie, are you talking about Sunset Overlook that your classmate owns? If so, I love how small this world is. And that we just kind of divine intervention came across it. Julie, reach out to her because I have a call with her. Hopefully today. She has laryngitis, I was told. But yes, a lot of you that are asking for us to bring shows to you. Hey, I don't care if it's Missouri, if it's Illinois. I don't care if it is states away, or we're going to do some mobile Monicas, by the way, in Cabo San Lucas in July and in September. So what the heck? You know, I can't stop working. I love to bring positivity. I will promise, though, that I won't work the entire time. We'll bring some balance to it as well. Linda Bonterre, we have the underground mine with the 1 million gallon underground lake. They do boat tours, and we have the Fancy Crow gifts and decor. I work there. Well, Linda, how about you talk to look at all of you. Let me put my email back up on the screen again. Here it is. So what I want each and every one of you to do is tell the people that own your businesses, I want Monica to bring the show. Obviously, Jodi, what has this meant to you? Because this is what you all need to hear.
It's really special. Monica is amazing, and she really puts in so much effort. You really can't see it so much from this side of the screen, but behind the screen, you see all these people working so hard, super early in the morning. I'm guessing you got up around 4 a.m.
You got it.
And started getting this going. We've had multiple emails and phone calls. She just works her butt off. So we can't tell her thank you enough. We really appreciate it.
Show the team, Hannah. Show Michelle. She's moderating for you. She takes care of all those links dropping. And there's my hubby, Jim. Wave to the camera, guys. And then Hannah, if you want to, turn it to yourself. Wave as well. Little piece. There we go. We couldn't do it. We can't do life, by the way, without the support teams around us. So thank you to everyone that played a part in that. And Linda, do me a favor. I'd love to bring the show to Bonterre. I would love to find out more about the Fancy Crow gifts and decor. And we can do just that, but we just got to get the right people to bring us out there. Stephanie said it's all good. Yeah. Sorry, Stephanie. Terry, you're the winner. So congratulations. My kid rides there regularly. Track cycling is nuts. Congrats, Terry. Great show, Terry says. Thank you so much. Can't wait to come see and rent maybe the e-bike with my gift card. Much more appreciated. No, you're going to do it with the baked good. You're going to trust me. You're going to want some food before you get out there. Great show. Great show. Thanks. Thank you to you, all of you. Thank you so very much for being a part of today's show. And well, let's just say they have a YouTube channel as well, right?
Yes, we do.
And that is?
Bike Stop Cafe.
Okay, so Bike Stop Cafe. Mm-hmm. Once again, 2015 and 16, they won Small Business of the Year Award from the city of St. Charles. Congratulations to you on that. They earned the silver level bike-friendly business from the American Legion of Bicyclists. She won in 2015 the 50 most influential women. Again, and this is the other cool thing, and I'll pull it up on the screen before we wrap up. You actually created the top 30 things to do in St. Charles on Main Street?
Yes. So, there are so many great business owners here, and we have an organization, Merchants on Main, where we talk to each other and communicate. And I'm always surprised how many neat things each one of these shops do beyond just, come in and see my wares. A lot of them have workshops and cool experiences that you wouldn't find anywhere else. So I decided to create a list of 30 things. There's way more than 30 things to do. I had to cut it down. I had to leave some really neat things off, but I wanted to give a nice holistic idea to anybody who's visiting St. Charles of all the things that you could do. You could spend a week here and never get bored.
And I'm running through them for you. I kind of broke this up so you could see it on screen a little bit better. So that was the top 10. That's 11 through 20. And here is your 21 through 30. If someone wants to get those, are those available somewhere?
Yeah, so you can go to our Facebook page, and also our website has them listed.
Okay, perfect. Any final words as we wrap up today?
No, I just want to say thank you so much. Sure. And thank you to my community, my cycling community, my girlfriends, my husband, and my daughter, Abby, who came on and said, "Hi, Dad."
How awesome, right? And, when people get up to get an award, they always feel like they forgot somebody. So if we did, thank you as a brushstroke to all of you that played a role in coming here. All of you, again, that answered the questions. So, Terry, yes, balls and bread, too. That's the perfect way to wrap up. We've got it all for you here. Oh, wait. Oh, I just answered the question for you. She said, where can I find that list? Oh, now Abby just said, love you, Mom.
Aww.
That's the perfect way to wrap up the love. We feel it here today. And I'm going to throw it right back at each and every one of you. We feel the love because you show up. Look, we've had 120 people on at one given time, up and down, up and down. That's just our live show. And as we wrap up now, do us a favor and tell everybody that missed it today to share it, and let them all know that, yes, this is what we do. When the people say, that's where Monica went. Yeah, every morning I'm here for you. Cast this up onto your TV, as big as that TV is at home, and I'm back on your TV all over again. Right. There you go. Sue just said, thanks, Jodi. Sue Kurtz?
Yes, Sue. Hi, thank you.
Yes, to all of you. I say it all the time. Remember, go out, and today really do so because it's going to be gorgeous. We've got some sunshine. We'll be up in the upper 60s today. So go out and share the love with the community. Be a part of somebody else's life. Reach out of your comfort zone and say hi to someone maybe you wouldn't have done so in the past, because you never know what a wonderful, beautiful compliment could do to them. Because one of the biggest things we tell you to do on a daily basis is to be kind.
Yes.
God bless you all. Thanks for tuning in today.